You're listening to Vaquero News, the Valley Student Station.
Good afternoon, Vaqueros. Today is Monday, November the 7th, and it is currently 85 degrees Fahrenheit outside. We are coming to you this afternoon from our Brownsville studio. I am your host, Silvana Villarreal.
And I'm Edgar Garcia, and this is Vaquero Radio.
Monarch butterflies are currently passing through the valley on their way to Mexico. Here's Edgar Garcia with more.
Monarch butterflies have started to appear in South Texas on their annual migration away from colder climates, but the threats they face on the way south could endanger the insects. Every year, starting in October, the average Texan could look outside and catch a glimpse of the monarch butterfly migrating from around the Canadian-United States border through South Texas, and ultimately ending up at their final destination, Mexico. Of the few invertebrates that migrate at all, the monarch butterflies come through South Texas for the winter and return back north, laying eggs, eating nectar, and dying along the way, only for their offspring to continue the journey. Biology Associate Professor Matthew Terry, PhD, explained why the butterflies migrate from the north past the southern border.
Yeah, so to some extent, in general, we can say that it's to maximize their ability to survive and reproduce. A group of organisms that is migrating has done that as an adaptation almost always to changing environment.
Said Terry. According to Terry, this is a natural phenomenon that happens every year. Unlike other insects, monarch butterflies do not fear their predators, but the lack of resources and shelter. Associate Professor of Neuroscience and Pollination expert Julie Mustard, PhD, said the most pressing concern on their trip would be their food supply, among other things.
So things that are going to impact, the presence of milkweed, for example, is essential for the monarchs.
Said Mustard. Milkweed is the plant that monarchs eat as caterpillars, and where they lay their offspring. However, the plant is becoming less and less abundant.
The farmers, have cut down, they don't want any plants, competing with their crops.
Said Mustard.
They have now all these techniques for getting rid of any unwanted plants, and that means things like milkweed and flowering plants that are considered weeds have been significantly reduced.
When asked what we can do to assist the butterfly in its continued existence, Mustard had this to say.
The number one is don't use pesticides.
Said Mustard.
So reducing pesticide use is the number one thing we can do to help all of our pollinators and monarchs included, It's taking a big toll on them.
This is Edgar Garcia for Vaquero Radio.
Brownsville City Commission meeting was held on November 1st, where they recognized a Brownsville police officer. Here is Silvana Villarreal with more.
On November 1st, the Brownsville City Commission held their regular meeting where they recognized the Brownsville Police Department officer and the appointment of a member to the Charter Review Committee. Brownsville Police Officer Sigifredo Martinez was recognized by the City Commission of the City of Brownsville for participating at the 2022 Junior Division Little League Softball World Series in Kirkland, Washington as an umpire. Martinez has been an umpire for 13 years, umpired 3 times at the World Series, and has been a police officer for 29 years. Mayor Trey Mendez said that working as a positive influence for the city of Brownsville, Martinez receives recognition for his constant support.
I love it. I love doing it. I love giving back to the communities. I love giving back to other communities around the nation. So, thank you very much. Thank you.
In the meeting, District 3 Commissioner Roy de los Santos appointed local attorney Tomás Tijerina for the Charter Review Committee. The committee is currently made up of Carlos Cascos, Gerardo Martinez, Daisy Zamora, Michael Gonzalez, Evaristo Cárdenas, and David Merrill, all who were appointed on October 24th. According to the Brownsville, Texas government website, the purpose of the committee shall be to review the city charter regarding possible revisions to said charter, determine which articles and sections of the charter need amendment, deletion, or addition. This is Silvana Villarreal with Vaquero Radio. Up next, McAllen Independent School District has a unique aviation program where high school students have the opportunity to obtain a private pilot's license. Here's Timothy Chapman with more.
Last August, McAllen Independent School District began a first-of-its-kind aviation program for high school students in the Rio Grande Valley. MISD partnered up with McAllen Flight Academy to offer a course called Practicum in Transportation focused on aviation, where students are learning how to fly an aircraft. President and owner of McAllen Flight Academy, Hector Zuniga, said that this program was well received amongst the students, with many of them wanting to try something new.
Their level of enthusiasm is actually very contagious. Some of them went in with their eyes completely open and they knew exactly what they wanted to do. The rest of the group, maybe about 8 of them, they wanted to try it, to experience it, to see, maybe just take advantage of a new opportunity.
He said that many students did not care about school before joining this program, but he has noticed a big increase in participation.
Now they're very excited about going to class. They have told me themselves personally, and their parents have told their administrators and the teachers that I'm dealing with there at the ISD. So yes, definitely, this program has been very well received by the students and the administration.
Career Technical Education Coordinator at MISD, David Lyons, said that he was appointed to the responsibility of researching the logistics to see if this program was even possible due to the rapid growing demand of aircraft pilots.
Down here, there is a need for it in our region. There is a need, and then nationally, there is a shortage of pilots as well. So by getting the students this opportunity, it can lead to many opportunities in the air.
He said that he's seen firsthand the enjoyment that the students get out of flying aircrafts.
The comments that I've heard, I've visited the classroom, I've seen the kids while they're getting the instruction from Mr. Zuniga, and they're in awe. It's like a dream come true for some of the kids.
Zuniga said that even though this is a fun experience and career-building program, it also serves as a big life lesson for these young pilots.
This is an activity that will make a very big difference in the life of a young person. Your life is going to depend on you. The lives of your passengers are going to depend on you. It's a way for a student to mature very quickly and to know just exactly what is it that they're capable of.
Through MISD, the students will be able to get a private pilot's license and a remote drone license. This is Timothy Chapman for Vaquero Radio.
This past week, the UTRGV men's basketball team beat Concordia University in an exhibition game before the official season opener today, November 7th. Here is Isaiah Peña with more.
The Vaqueros blew out Concordia University 136-81 in an expedition home game in the UTRGV Fieldhouse. The Vaqueros men's basketball team has added 13 new players to the roster. Amongst them was MVP sophomore guard Will Johnston, according to the UTRGV Athletics season preview. Johnston says he is ready to embrace his role as the new leader for the Vaqueros basketball team.
Coach really just challenged me of being a leader in this team, and I feel like I'm really trying to embrace that role.
Johnston put up 17 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. Game-impacting players also include sophomore forward John Shanu II, who in the 12 minutes played put up 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And sophomore guard Sherman Brashear put up 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists in the 21 minutes he played. Head coach Matt Figger says he's never seen a team performance like Vaqueros displayed last Wednesday.
This is my 30th season as a coach. I've never seen a team share the ball like that.
The team made 52 out of 84 possible shots, shooting at a 61.9% accuracy. 52 of 41 baskets coming from an assist. 8 players scored double digits, including senior forward Justin Johnson, who contributed 16 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. Johnson said he is thrilled to see the basketball team's chemistry grow.
We've been at it since June, building that chemistry, because we know it's going to go a long way during the season.
The UTRGV men's basketball team will hit the road to take on Kansas State at 8 p.m. today to officially start the new season. After its season opener, the Vaqueros will return home to battle Southwestern Adventist on Saturday, November 12 at 7 p.m. For more information on the men's basketball team, visit goutrgv.com. This is Isaiah Peña for Vaquero Radio.
And McLean goes up and throws down a monster dunk. That fires up the UTRGV Fieldhouse.
And now time for Vaquero Sports.
Hey Vaquero Nation. This week in sports, we have the UTRGV men's basketball team will hit the road to battle Kansas State at 5 p.m. Monday. The UTRGV volleyball team will be going against Abilene Christian at 6:30 p.m. Thursday at the Fieldhouse in Edinburgh. The UTRGV men's soccer team will travel to Riverside, California to compete in the quarterfinals, but time will be decided, so for further questions, visit goutrgv.com. I'm Isaiah Peña for Vaquero Radio, and this is the sports schedule for this week.
And now for this week's events calendar.
Harlingen will host their annual Rio Fest starting November 11th through the 12th. Ida Cueva will come to the TSC Performing Arts Center in Brownsville on November 9th to put on a concert. Election day is tomorrow, November 8th. There are available polling stations in both UTRGV campuses. The last day to drop classes is November 10th. Those are the events for the week.
Now for this week's campus weather report. Today will bring a high near 90, which sets a precedent for the rest of the week, which will all be in the high 80s. Tuesday and Saturday both have a 20% chance of rain, and things will cool down a bit Saturday with a high near 72. That wraps up your weather forecast for the week.
That was the newscast for this week.
Make sure to download the Radio FX app and listen to your favorite DJ shows by favoriting Vaquero Radio, and check out our YouTube channel so you can watch our newscast and have the latest news on the Valley.
You can also watch KVAQ TV on social media or on VCast monitors around campus. And if you are on campus, don't forget to pick up the Writer newspaper physical issue from many newsstands around campus.
From now on, our weekly newscast will be transmitted every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m.
Join us next week, same time, same place.
Only on Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station.
Have a great week, Vaqueros.